Hi guys, and welcome back to the next part of our Copa America journey with Colombia. See, we're into the quarterfinals. Today will be the knockout stages. It could be the one game, it could be 3 games. Who knows? We know that if we win this game, we're guaranteed 2 more because we've got the third place playoff, even if we lose in the semis. But we've got to get past Argentina first, which would be no mean. We've got Mexico already through after beating Paraguay 2-1. Chile play Venezuela and Brazil against Uruguay in the other quarterfinals. Argentina currently ranked 8th in the world, so a pretty good team. Colombia, meanwhile, we are 15th, so it should be an interesting clash. This is the team that go on today. Resigning in goal, Upagay, Cordoba, Celis, Salazar at the back, Torres and Hernandez in midfield, Gomez, Monsalve, Caicedo and Anchio up top. I am considering going to the counter-attacking style actually. Let's go counter-attacking, see what there we go, Vasquez and Monsalve. Switching around, Molinari is out through suspension, so we only have the 11 substitutes. 4 changes from our final group game. And yeah, let's go see if we can take the game to Argentina. Obviously we did decent against Brazil, disappointing to draw in the end. But we're going to see if we can make it through to the semis and give ourselves 2 more games at least. Well, not at least, at most. We can't go and win the final and then be like, oh yeah, look, we're just going to throw another game on there. Why not? Argentina definitely starting the strongest of the 2. Plenty of chances, plenty of possession for them, but no highlights as of yet. As we're half an hour into the game, we did get our first highlights. Ruiz, Zelabos. Can we win the ball back here? We can. Caicedo stepping in. Now driving forward. He does have a man up in support, but he might not need him. He's going alone. It's Caicedo, and it's an empty net. I've got no idea where the goalkeeper was going. But Oscar Caicedo scores after a fantastic run. He's taken the ball almost half the length of the pitch. Past a couple there, and the defender stands off him into the area. No idea where the keeper was going, but he's left him an absolute load of the goal. I couldn't think of the word I wanted there. Absolute load of the goal to fire into. And the run at the start there reminds me of when Michael Owen burst onto the scene for England, taking it past the 2 Argentina players on the turn. We are picking up a few bookings, so I will go along with the assistant suggestion. To remove, get stuck in, and we go into half time 1-0 up thanks to that wonder goal from Caicedo. Incredible run, lovely little finish. Now can we hold on? It's Almiron with a goal kick to Martinez. Pretty much straight after half time, we're a minute into the second half. The goal here for Argentina would be a massive sucker punch for us. Drain all that confidence we had from the first half. Hernandez can't quite win the tackle, it's Rojas. Giacchino is fouled, but referee plays advantage, and there is the goal. It's Gonzalo Mule, who has a habit of scoring past us for Argentina. Levels it up straight after half time. And yeah, like I say, a massive sucker punch for us there. Confidence coming out of half time, just drained massively, and it's a tap in for him. We've got absolutely nobody marking him. Go and encourage them though. All we need is that one counter-attack again. We saw that in the first half. One counter-attack, get the ball forward, and finish it off. Assistant is recommending a couple of changes. We'll hold on just for now. Caicedo's ball in. Celis at the back post. Heads over. And we are going to have to go make some changes now. Monsalve has a knock. Potential foot injury. He can come off for Torres. Caicedo is tired, but I don't want to take him off. He's such a crucial player, but he's struggles in games to actually see games through. I know it's an international tournament, we get a lot of games come very quickly, so that could be a part of the reason, but it's disappointing to see. Argentina now with a chance. Giacchino from miles out had an absolute age to take the ball down and fire a shot in, unmarked, but it goes over the bar. And as things stand, we're heading towards extra time. Unless we can find a late goal here. Let's encourage them. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. 4 additional minutes. Is there going to be a winner? It's Argentina with the attack. Ruiz. Baldo. Spread out to Rojas. Space again for him, but it's blocked. Hernandez clears. And if we can get onto this, we're not going to get onto this. Anchio looking to close him down, but it comes across to Guzman. Anchio left alone up top. Ruiz now tries to cross one, but it's blocked. We're going very defensive, just in case we do score here. But even if we don't and this highlight fizzles out, I don't want to concede. Vasquez to Caicedo. This is the guy we want on the ball. He's off again. He's in for Anchio to seal it. He's chipped the keeper and he's put us into the semi-finals of the Copa America. That was incredible from Caicedo. Again, taking on his man, running at his man, beating him. And it's just a lovely little slid through ball for Anchio, who only needs that one chance, one touch, and then chips the keeper. I thought for a second it was going to hit the post and stay out, but it hasn't. It's found the back of the net, and we have beat Argentina, and we've gone through to the next round, to the semi-finals. We're guaranteed another 2 games now, be it the semi-final and final, or semi-final and the 3rd place playoff. But we have gone through. We'll be back for the semi-final in just one moment. So the semi-finals are upon us, and Chile have already lost to Brazil. So Brazil are into the final. They won 3-2 in the other semi-final. We play Mexico, who are ranked 9th in the world. So 1 position worse than Argentina. Still be a very tough game, very good game. Zaninga continues in goal. Molinari comes in at right back. Espina, Cordoba and Salazar complete the back line. Garcia, Sinstera and Torres in midfield with Vargas, Caicedo and Gonzalez. Up top, Upper Guy is suspended after picking up too many yellow cards, and we've had 7 changes from that final game. A lot of it enforced just because of fatigue, and that could harm us in this one because we just haven't got the legs to continue as we have been. Obviously, Mexico will be in a similar situation. A lot of games very, very quickly for both nations, but we will see how it affects things going forward. Ruiz picked up a booking for Mexico, and not much happening so far in this game. They're not as dominant as Argentina was out of the blocks. First highlight here, it's a throw in from Salazar, header clear, but he's going to get back on the ball, get a cross in. As he pulls it to Torres, gets it back, get a cross in. He does, it's low, it's blocked, and we win a corner. Thought for a second there was going to be a penalty shout when he went down, but it never was a penalty. But you never know. With what we've seen so far in this tournament, I was about to say the corner headed clear. Molinari. I need to finish what I'm saying before I start making another sentence. Caicedo, after half an hour, the assistant manager was asking us to take him off because he's tired. Caicedo with the corner. Towards the near post, headed to Torres, who flicks it towards goal, and Espina brings it down and fires home for 1-0. I think it was meant to be a shot, well, the original header. And, yeah, I was risky, to be fair, from Espina. 1 touch, and then fires past the keeper. It was going on target as well. But we do have the lead as we come towards half-time. I'm considering taking Caicedo off. I feel like we're going to need him later on and it's going to backfire. But I also feel that if we get to the final, he's going to be a game changer, and I'd rather have him fit for that. So I'm putting all my eggs in the basket that we're through at half time with a 1-0 lead against a very good Mexico side. Although they're not particularly showing it in this game. Garcia also has a knock here. Him on the ball, finds Torres. Unsolved. Could have played a free ball, but goes himself and shoots, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. And Garcia, damaged foot, will replace him with Vasquez as the assistant suggests. Mexico going more attacking, more direct, and playing with more freedom apparently. Is Mexico on the ball here? Gutierrez. Oh, Angulo shoots. Pushed over the bar. We're just going to go a bit more defensive, and I'm also going to drop back a bit more. We're not press as much. They're going to play direct. We want them to try and find our banks of four, basically. Since they're also struggling for fitness and on a booking, so we may have to look at taking him off soon. Moreno with the cross in, Espina heads clear. And it's going to go out for a throw-in. We have 25 minutes of this game remaining. Just a 1-0 lead, and we are going to go make that final change here. They're coming off for Diaz. And that is all of our changes done. And we have 15 minutes to go, still holding on to a 1-goal advantage. We are now going very defensive. We're going to demand some focus from them, but it's a throw-in for Mexico here late on. Ball into the box, keeper comes and claims that. Lovely from Zaninga. Holding on to the ball as well, taking his time now, looks downfield. Gonzalez to Torres. Cordoba, we can't afford to lose the ball. Espina goes all the way back to the keeper. He finds Monsalva. It's a great ball out. Beats his man. Goal here, will seal it. In for Gonzalez. And it's saved by the foot of the goalkeeper. Gonzalez should have done a bit better. It wasn't a great effort from him. Corner for us. Can we get something from this? Monsalve to deliver. Towards the near post, and it's headed clear. Vargas is going to get onto that though. Can we get a ball back into the box? He looks backwards, and that's a very poor ball. Trio in there to intercept. Grajales looking forward. Salazar stops him, but he gets it back. Cross in. Espina volleys clear. Lovely volley clearance. It's atrocious ball back to give Mexico the chance to attack. And with 4 minutes remaining here, it is still Mexico with this highlight. Langa's cross, and apparently that's the end of the highlight as the ball comes into the box with an attacker and a striker fighting for the ball. But we're into stoppage time, and we are into the final 1-0 victory over Mexico. Not pretty, but effective, and we will play Brazil in the final, who we, of course, met in the group stages and drew with after having a 2-0 advantage, which we threw away. We're into the final against Brazil, which is in 4 days' time. So that is going to be the final part of this episode. Garcia is out now. He's damaged foot, so he's out 3 weeks. That's his tournament over. So it's time for the final, just the third Copa America final in Colombian history at this point, against world number 2, Brazil, who everyone knows Brazil. They're one of the most successful nations in history. So this is going to be one tough game. We've got Zaninga in goal. Upper guy returns at right back. Cordoba, Solis and Salazar complete the back line. Vasquez sat ahead of them. Hernandez and Diaz in midfield. Gomez and Caicedo on the wings behind Anchio. Now, we need the start we had against these in the group stages where we beat them. Well, we didn't beat them 2-2. We drew 2-2, having been 2-0 up pretty early on and throwing that 2-0 lead away. So we need that start where we go 2-0 up and then just skip all the conceding bit. Easy, right? We get the little pre-match introduction, which I'll let us go through. It is the final. They're managed by legendary goalkeeper Rodriguez Seni. And this is a massive moment for us. Can we win our first international competition? We kick off, well, Brazil kick off, and we are on the way. Lima picking up a very early booking for Brazil. We're in 14 degrees drizzle at the monumental David Ariano Arena. And we have no highlights so far, which will suit us down to the ground. To be honest with you, we just want a little smash and grab. Caicedo, tired again. Had a 45-minute rest in that last one. Throw in, upper guy. Go long. Anchio can't get there to flick it on. Now Brazil can look to a counter-attack on as Lindemar. Vandinho. Shoots, it's a poor shot. Zaninga claims that one. I know he hasn't been a great goalkeeper during this tournament, but he's not going to concede like that. And it just shows that Brazil are capable themselves on the counter-attack. We are going to go into half time with that being the only highlight. 1-0 at the moment. We're going to attempt to do it for supporters. It's a sellout here in this stadium as well. 47,000 people crammed in to watch Colombia take on Brazil. Colombia one-time winners, one-time runner-up. Last one in 2001, beating Mexico in the final. And it's a dangerous position here for Brazil to whip this free kick in. Dortas goes short to Lima. It's blocked. It's bounced around and we clear it out, but only as far as Dortas. He pulls it in again, and we do manage to get it out this time. And that was a dangerous moment. We're going to encourage the players. We haven't been too bad. Diaz wins the ball there. He looks downfield, but nobody forward in that position. Santos finds Cesar. He shoots. He's hit the post. Salazar goes back to the keeper, who clears it out towards Caicedo. And Brazil are now turning up the pressure. Caicedo is not coming off. We need him. I don't care how he's going to have to come off. He's knackered. Up a guy to Andicio even. Caicedo can't quite get there. He was trying to shoot. Delise, Salazar. Into Diaz. Vasquez gives it back to him. Space to turn and bit to run into. Right back looking to overlap. Up a guy. Going to get across here, and he pulls it backwards to Hernandez. Vasquez to Diaz again. Little 1-2s, triangles between them. Gomez to Anchio. Anchio shoots. Juni just pushes that over, and for a moment there I thought that was in the back of the net. That was curling away from the keeper. Diaz to deliver the corner. 20 minutes left of this game. Cordoba heads over the bar, and we are showing that we can have chances ourselves. The big one there was the shot from the edge of the area, which Junior did pretty well to save, to be honest with you. We're now into the final 5 minutes plus stoppage time before extra time. We haven't made any substitutions yet. Players are getting tired, and we are going to have extra time here. See if we can find that one goal is what we need. A lot of players tired. We've gone on without any substitutions. Still, could potentially backfire. Brazil have had 20 shots to our 5, 21 to our 5. But it's half time and extra time, and it's still 0-0. We haven't had a highlight there. Start extra time in second half, still going on. Vasquez with up a guy with a throw in. Brazil now to look to find a goal that will probably seal it. Up a guy slides in, and the referee has. We don't need to go to the monitor. He clearly won the ball and knocked it out for a corner. We don't need VAR at all for this. Exactly. What? He's given it? How is he given that? Oh my god! Vandinho scores the penalty, and we've been absolutely robbed. This is an absolute disgrace. How is that a penalty? Absolute joke. I am furious right now. Absolutely furious. That has never been a penalty in a million years. A joke of a decision. Absolute joke. And we are now going extremely attacking to try and find an equaliser. We've got 11 minutes left in this second half of extra time, and we've been robbed by the referee. Absolute disgrace. Anchio. Poor ball backwards to Salazar. It's not the time we need to be paying poor balls. Looks forward and gives it away. I'm absolutely raging. Dortas shoots from range and just goes wide. Courage. 5 minutes to go. We have a corner. Diaz. Headed clear from Monsalve, and now Souza to bring it forward. Still Souza, nobody closing him down. Into the area. Shoots and wide. Oh yeah, we get an extra substitution, don't we? extra time. Oops. Salazar with the throw-in. Can we get an equaliser? Not with a attempted header like that. It's now 2-on-1. Milhelm to Vandinho. 1-on-1 the keeper. Just about saved. Upper guy clears it out. Stoppage time, 2 additional minutes. Brazil have won the Copa America, and disgrace. Absolute disgrace. We did not deserve, we probably didn't deserve to win it, but we didn't deserve to lose it like that. Absolute robbed by a cheating referee. Simple as that. I don't care if it's not in the game. There was never a penalty in a million years at all. And that is going to be the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed that, then please do hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Don't forget to let me know down below if you do prefer the internationals being separate days, or if you'd rather them be as bonus episodes. And I'm back tomorrow for more Ballatown. See you in that one.